Imagine you're standing on a bustling dock in the year 1915, surrounded by families waving goodbye to their loved ones. The air is filled with the smell of salt water and the sound of seagulls. You're about to embark on a grand adventure across the ocean on a ship called the Lusitania. This ship is as tall as a building and as long as 4 football fields. It feels like you're stepping onto a moving city. Excitement buzzes around you as hundreds of people prepare to set sail. But this was no ordinary voyage. This trip would become a part of history. The Lusitania was a British ocean liner and one of the fastest and most luxurious ships of its time. It first set sail for its maiden voyage in September 1907 and quickly became known for its speed, beauty, and comfort. Owned by the Cunard Line, it was designed to compete with other grand ships of the era like the Titanic. With its fine dining rooms, elegant lounges, and comfortable cabins, it offered passengers a taste of luxury even as they crossed the Atlantic Ocean between Europe and North America. Built to carry both people and cargo, the Lusitania could hold almost 2,000 passengers along with tons of freight. It had 4 huge smokestacks towering above its decks, which made it easily recognizable. People who could afford the ticket enjoyed top-class service and even a swimming pool on board. Imagine how exciting it must have been to swim while being in the middle of the ocean. However, the journey of the Lusitania was not always smooth sailing. During World War I, the seas were dangerous because Germany had declared the waters around the British Isles a war zone. Submarines called U-boats were sent to target ships. People were still booking their travels despite the threat because the Lusitania was very fast, and they believed it could outpace any submarine. On May 1st, 1915, the Lusitania departed from New York, heading toward Liverpool, England. There were 1,959 people on board. As it neared the coast of Ireland on May 7th, a German U-boat lurking beneath the waves spotted the Lusitania. The submarine fired a torpedo that struck the ship, causing a massive explosion. Tragically, the Lusitania sank in just 18 minutes. Of the nearly 2,000 people aboard, more than 1,100 lost their lives, including 128 Americans. The news of the disaster shocked the world, especially in the United States. The event stirred strong feelings of anger and sadness. Many people believed that the attack on such a grand passenger ship was unfair and cruel. The sinking of the Lusitania played a crucial role in shaping World War I. Before the attack, the United States was staying neutral, meaning they did not want to get involved in the war. But this tragic event influenced public opinion in America, making many people angry with Germany. Though it took time, the sinking helped sway the U.S. into joining the war later in 1917. In an intriguing twist, stories about the Lusitania continued to surface over the years. Some people wondered if it was carrying secret military supplies to help British forces because the explosion was unusually powerful. This question added an air of mystery and intrigue around the story of the Lusitania. One passenger who survived the sinking was a lady named Margaret Guire. During the chaos, she managed to find a lifeboat, and her account of those moments helped people understand how the disaster unfolded. Her story is a reminder of the bravery and courage many displayed during that terrible day. The story of the Lusitania is one of bravery and tragedy, and it has important lessons for all of us. It reminds us of the impact that events at sea can have on history and how the actions of a few can change the world. It also teaches us about the importance of peace and the dangers of conflict. The sinking of the Lusitania not only marked an important point in history, but also propelled a change in how nations viewed warfare. Its story reveals the importance of compassion and understanding among nations to prevent further tragedies. As we remember those who were lost, we also look ahead with hope that by learning from the past, we can build a more peaceful world. In learning about the Lusitania, we can understand the value of working together to uphold peace and safety across nations. Even though the ship tragically sank over 100 years ago, its story continues to resonate today. It symbolizes the courage of every passenger who faced uncertainty and adversity with bravery. Just as they face their challenges, we too can face our own with strength and kindness, always striving to make the world a better place for everyone.